lot of people I done met, one of the realest ones. You always look out for me, bro. Dead ass, bro. Out of a lot of people I met, you always looking out for me, bro. And I just want to say thank you. Like, for real, bro. You forever gonna be blessed for that, bro.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
Family, what's the word? We are back. I want to thank everybody for being here. It's 6:15 in the morning. I woke up so early. Went to bed really early too. Anyways, make sure y'all reach out to your people, y'all. You don't know what a person's going through. We tend to keep things quiet in our community. So check on your people, y'all. Let them know you love them. Let them know you care. Let them know you're thinking about them. Real talking. Real quick, I want to make a quick announcement. This is my B-Day month, and 3 people looked out for me. Bobby, thank you so much. Jay Strong, thank you so much. And DC Mister, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Out of this month, only 3 people looked out, so I wanted to acknowledge you guys. Out of all the comments and all of that stuff and everything, only 3 people looked out. So I appreciate y'all. That's why I always give gratitude to you guys, and especially Bobby and DC Mister, the most consistent. Anyway, go check out DC Mister's page, DC Mister 202. Look for him in the comments. He should be in there. And yeah, Bobby, when I get to Alabama, we gonna make a farm vlog. You think I'm playing? Real talk. It's crazy how close where I'm from in Alabama is to where she is in Alabama. Same area code, but closer than you think. Anyways, Kai and Jaden. Kai and Jaden. Is Kai being conditioned? That's the best word I could use, is conditioned. Is he being conditioned? A lot of people in the comments think so. And people say, wait until Jaden introduces Kai to Daddy Will. Jaden let him know what he's gonna sound like. Let that sink in. Now, that's when they were entering that red room and they were doing all that screaming and stuff. Yeah. A lot of people picked up on the "Are You Ready" on the wall. And I think that was a Christian Louboutin showcase or whatnot. And I think it was Grammy weekend, if I ain't mistaken. To really just come in this game, the fashion game, and you're up there with these type people, the quote unquote fashion elites. To do it this fast, come on, y'all. It's going to be really different for bro. And I feel like he's working his way up to the Michelle Lammys and Rick Owens and things like that. They tried him out with that big old upside down triangle jacket he had on that made him look like the top of a star. But they tried him out with that. They're going to see how weird they can go. They're going to see how far they can go. And they're going to really test this threshold of humiliation and stress. They're going to test it, y'all. We're seeing it firsthand. Now, the thing that kind of scares me about Jaden is he's very different, to say the least. And if you know about him and Justin Bieber, you'd be nervous for Kai too. But the thing is, Kai's used to that type behavior. Yeah, Kai even had a, oh my God, was that Will and Jaden? Wow. Was that Will and Jaden? Kai has a logo of a dude giving another dude the Heimlich. And it reminds me of Jaden and Justin. They were at some event with all these people around. And Jaden gave Justin the Heimlich. I'm going to just leave it at that. Anyway, let's review and react to some of these clips, y'all. And hit that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing. And hype up the video for sure. Get your boy some lunch or dinner. $ Trap House Kitchen 1. It's my B-Day month. Look out. Let's go.
Jaden!
Oh yeah.
What up, bro?
Oh yeah, bro.
What up, bro? What you on? That's a fire. I'm shooting right now.
Oh man.
Right
Look at the
now.
pearls, dog.
Pearl down? Okay.
Sucking feet.
Okay, hell yeah. How you been, bro? You good?
So good.
You good? Oh my God, you just got here?
You're locked in, bro.
I'm
We're going out.
hell yeah. Oh, I'm going crazy. I've been streaming the whole time.
Are you serious?
First time meeting everybody, for real. Oh.
So like y'all heard him say, that was his first time meeting everybody, like for real and this and that. You could hear how ecstatic he was to meet Jaden. These are some little loud dudes, y'all. Jaden, ah! And when you watch the showcase where they're coming up that in the red room, it's the same thing. Now, these parties, Jaden himself, dude's very different. That's the best word I can use. He's very different. And I think that's why he's going to be the perfect person to usher Kai into a certain lifestyle. And this ain't truth or whatever. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's law. But you want to put this dude with somebody that understands the gradual growth of quote unquote weirdness. And with a guy like Kai, we've seen him do a lot of sus things on stream, especially Mafia-thon in the shower with these people and just really completing rituals on screen in front of people, humiliating themselves with over playful behavior and Heimlich maneuvers and all that type stuff. Jaden is the perfect dude to usher him into this lifestyle. And if you really peep Jaden and Willow, their roles were reversed. Willow came out a certain way, but then she kind of looked like Jaden should have looked. But Jaden came out a certain way and he started looking how Willow should have looked, if you catch my drift, without me having to say certain things. But just get ready. Mark your words. I give it 3 to 6 months. We'll see Kai with the fashion handlers. I'll leave it like that. Let's get to the next clip. I wouldn't want to go to a party that's red. I wouldn't. Now, what was funny, when you hear that clip, you hear the all that wild stuff. Somebody said in the comments, that's how they're going to have Kai sounding. And if you listen to that again, it sounds like agony. It sounds like pain. It sounds different without saying too much. But on the walls, it said, are you ready? These people, they're different. Their belief system is different, allegedly. And some people say that they don't believe in what you and I believe in. And I think that's why we got that red room. I'd hate to see the rest of the party, y'all. I really would. If this is the entrance, allegedly, you're leveling up, going up, taking steps up in this red room. I hate to see what the rest of the party looked like. That would have been enough to make me turn around then. It looks like I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's get to the next clip.
So in your gym, everything's marked with Nike in there, but you lost your Nike deal.
And I seen that, and I seen somebody say I stopped working with Nike because of me believing in God. Man, where does all these evidence come from?
Yo, how much did Nike like try to give you so that way you like get away from Jesus?
Oh, they try to give me 500 million.
500 million? They try to give you the KD contract? Was it a life deal?
Life deal. That's so crazy.
You took it, right?
It's not good money. No matter what religion you believe in, look. Jesus Christ is real.
This is why I keep doing these videos on dude, because he really like confuses the mind of the weak, the young, the ones that are very impressionable. If they weren't trolling with the $500 million Nike deal thing and turning down God and beliefs and this and that, if they weren't trolling, to have this followed up by the clip where he's talking about God and this and that, come on, man. Come on, bro. A lot of people don't like that about him, and they say that you can't serve two gods. But what God is these people talking about? What did Nike think about that if they were trolling? The other dude with him was a dude named Jaden. I like what he does on his YouTube for sure. I just don't react to it because it's sensitive content. But if they were trolling, that's messed up. But if there was even real info that they were letting out, that's even more messed up. A lot of people don't know that Nike stands for the goddess of winning, if I ain't mistaken. But Nike is a goddess. A goddess. Yeah, look it up.
Cenat has not been the same since he's been hanging around Jaden Smith. And a lot of people are starting to notice the things that's been off about Kanye lately. What about those eyes? See, this is the Cenat that we used to know. Look at his eyes. His eyes look different, don't they? But now it seems like Cenat is in his Kanye era. And people don't just end up in a Kanye era on accident. Notice when Kai first started hanging around Jaden, he still had his locks. But it seems like Jaden is starting to rub off on Kai in more ways than we actually know. And see, Jaden and his sister are very, very spiritual. See, if you got all that clout and money, you ain't just gonna cut all your friends off and get in your Kanye era unless you seen something spiritual for real. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think Cenat still has a soul and his soul is just going through a spiritual awakening? Or do you think something darker has happened since he started hanging around Jaden Smith? And until next time, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. You already be knowing.
I can vibe with some of the stuff she said, but I don't agree with other things that she said. I feel like Kai hasn't been the same since his birthday, and this is why. He took advantage of that symbolic day to rebirth and rebrand. That was the day that he stated the things about the quote-unquote mental health, which I think was a play on people to garner attention and sympathy and empathy. And then he made it into a clothing rollout. But the whole rollout was made to be heart-tugging. And I really think it worked with his people. And that's another reason why I keep making these videos. His people are the future. And that's why everything's so impactful with him. That's why his deals are so lucrative. People know that the people that follow this dude really follow him like law or religion. And they really take his, like, how do I word this? They follow his word, but they follow him. Like, whatever he does or endorses, people run out to do the same thing. His sheeple. That's why he gets these deals and opportunities he gets, because he's gonna usher in something, y'all. I just want to know what and how impactful it'll be. Impact and influence is everything, and this dude possesses both of those qualities to keep moving up. Give it three to 6 months, like I said, and we're gonna see him with those two ultimate weirdos.